Hello everybody and welcome back to Pile of Potential Hobbies. I hope everyone's doing well. We got a hobby update here for you, as we do just about every Sunday. I only got one model painted this week, finished up, but I'm really happy with how it turned out and having it finished. And then I got some stuff based, and I'll show all that off here in just a minute. I guess as we've been doing World Cup news, England and France played a heck of a game yesterday for the third place finish. It was 6-4. England, France almost came back and won it. It was definitely a tale of two halves for the French team, as they didn't do too well in the first half, and in the second half they could and probably should have won it, maybe. That's up for interpretation or your view on that, but it was a really good game nonetheless, and I didn't pull for either team, so it was just really nice. Today, Sunday the 19th, Argentina and Spain play. Not really pulling for either team. It's the final. I just want to see good soccer, and if we can get that, then I'll be happy. I mean, it's the World Cup. It's been great soccer so far. Yesterday's game was fantastic. Let's hope today's game is as well. That's it on the soccer front. As far as games go, I got some games in Friday. Got 3 games of Age of Sigmar Spearhead. My Skaven, or I said not my Skaven, let me correct that. A friend of mine got the City of Ash box, and it comes with Cities of Sigmar and Skaven. I played the Skaven. That's been all I've played in Spearhead so far. They're pretty fun. Just the way they play and everything, just that swarm mentality, swarming your enemies and stuff like that, weight of dice is a lot of fun. He played the Cities of Sigmar, and I won all 3 games, but they were close. They were very, very close. They were fun. They were competitive, swinging back and forth and everything. It was just a lot of fun to play. That was the only games I got in. I hope to get some more in maybe this upcoming weekend or so. The guy I've been playing Spearhead with and Kill Team with is moving house, so he's going to be busy for a few weeks. So I'm going to get with some other friends of mine and see if maybe we can get something figured out and play. But yeah, they were a lot of fun. I really want to get into Spearhead. Really looking at the Soulblight Gravelords. I think it's Bone Rattle box, Spearhead box. The one with the White King and the armored skeletons and what used to be Graveguard and some armored skeleton knights. Be loads of fun. It'd be fun to put together and paint up and play, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Alright, so what did I get painted? Like I said, it was one model this week, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I say that every week. I'm always happy with how painted models turn out, usually. But this one I'm pretty happy with. It is my mounted Baron for the Baron's War for my Teutonic Knights. I gotta paint his base rim. I forgot to do that before recording, but oh well. Really happy with how it turned out with the white. You can definitely tell it's white, but it's got some patchiness to it, I guess you could call it. And like some of the brush strokes can be seen and everything, so it gives texture to the carapace and to the tabard and everything. Yeah, really happy with the way it turned out. Its cape was kind of a pain, but again, happy with the way it turned out. There's the other side of it. And this basing material keeps falling off. So this gives me a mounted Baron to play with, to go with my mounted Knights. I'm gonna look and see about making a mounted night musician. I don't have one for my Teutonic Knights. I don't think I have one at all in any of the metals or plastics that I've made. So I'm going to attempt to make one up if I've got a spare knight, which I think I do. 3, 4. I should have one spare knight, Victrix knight left. So that way I don't have to buy another box or sprue of them. I can just go ahead and make one up. I need to make up a priest as well, but I think I'm going to use, where's it at? This Bishop of York to be my priest, my mounted priest. This one is from Footsore Miniatures. As you can see there, Bishop of York. As it's a metal model and it'll just look good, I think. I'm not going to paint him up as the Bishop of York, so I'll paint him up in a black Cossack and everything like that. So he looks Teutonic-y, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But that's what I got painted. Teutonic Knights are just so fun to paint and do. And I've got some more stuff primed up that I'm going to try to paint. I'm running out, or I ran out of the static grass, or the flock, I guess. Because I'm not really putting static grass on these guys, but these, or whichever it is. I ran out of tufts. That's the word I'm looking for. I ran out of these tufts. So I've got to make a trip to one of my LGSs to get some more, or just order some online, but I'd rather get some from my LGS. But yeah, just give it a spin. So that's it, finished. Like I said, I got some stuff based up that's been sitting around for a while, and I got transfers put on shields. This is more stuff for my Teutonic Knights project. These are the Crusading Knights, some more of them. I think I've got 3 painted already. These guys will go with that, and it'll be a group of 6 knights. The Crusading for the Teutonic Order, but not part of the Teutonic Order, as was very commonplace with them, especially early on in their Northern Eastern European existence. Did a dragon for this guy. Did a bird, like an eagle or something, for this guy. Give him like a Germanic feel, kind of. And then this guy's got a lion, a white lion on a dark gray, almost black shield background. So I got them based. And then next, I got my halflings based. I'll just show off 2 of them. I just used Astro Granite from Citadel, now Warhammer paints. Put that on there, let that dry. I did these, I think, last week. I just didn't show them off because they weren't finished. And then I just put Agrax Earthshade over the texture to give it some depth, and then dry brushed Celestia Gray for the high points. And that's how I base them up. So all 8 of them, the 4 cultists, the 4 witch hunters, are based up and ready to go. I've got more stuff that needs basing. I've got those farm animals, the goats and sheep to base, and then those 3 Barons War characters to base. I just haven't gotten around to it. Up next, I don't know if I'm going to work on more Teutonic Knight stuff, or if I'm going to start on some knights for some Knights of the Realm for my Bretonnians. I think they'll be fun to do. There's a lot there to paint, but it's not overly detailed. But you can get some pretty cool color schemes. I see them on Reddit and Facebook and stuff all the time, where people's done really cool designs with their knights. So I'm very excited to get into that and try it. I gotta sit down and I'm gonna write out what I want my paint schemes to be, so that way I'm not repeating, and I can just go ahead and do some planning and have an idea and be done with, and can go into it a little easier. But that's it for me, guys. Like I said, one model painted, as you've seen, and then some stuff based and ready to go. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry, my mind was racing in multiple different directions there for a second. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. We're still at 95 subscribers. Would really like to see that go up to 100. I know everybody that watches these videos isn't subscribed, so just hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps channel grow, helps it get out to more people, and can keep it growing, and that would be pretty cool. So I just realized I put snow on these Teutonic Knight bases, and I'm gonna try that with some Valhallan Blizzard, I think, instead of the normal snow texture I've been using. Maybe, or maybe I'll use the normal snow texture. I don't know. I just realized that I didn't put that on there. I knew I was forgetting something. I just couldn't think of what it was. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.